Hello everyone, today we test Volibear versus Viktor, ramp versus spread. This is the first video of this series where we playtest 1v1 various archetypes and decks. In our opening hand we actually have the decision to make if we want to keep the stratagem aboard or we want to mulligan it to find an earlier threat, but we end up keeping it because of how strong it is for clearing out the bigger threats of Volibear later on in the game. When we have developed a board, we don't have much draw, so it's not that easy to find it again if we actually decide to recycle it. For our battlefields we have River's Row, which allows us to draw one unit back to the base when we're defending, and we have Obelisk of Power, which lets us channel one more rune. Our first turn is pretty straightforward. We develop the Apprentice and one token, so we can spread out our conquering points and we can try to conquer both. This is an interesting play. Our opponent plays Snapvine, which reads when you play me and one unit at the battlefield, we deal our might to each other. So they opt to clear the Apprentice, so we don't get further pressure, so we don't draw it back and maybe buff it later on with Siphon Power or Grand Stratagem. We develop the Viktor so we can get some value out of the units that die in our side, and we try to develop a board so we have the threat of stratagem going on and they'll have to keep on playing around it. Of course we also have the Siphon Power, which is the signature spell of Viktor, and buffs all our units and debuffs all their units. If you would like to watch more of these playtest matches, please consider throwing a like and subscribe. It really helps us going. Pretty straightforward choice here. We play the dragon so we can kill the Snapvine, and now we can either try to trade with the other unit, or we can wait one turn and try to trade it with the dragon for a cleaner trade, so we keep our board as well. So now the Aurora drops, but we already have 4 points. We hope here to not see that much of removal or the other unit from Volibear that allows them to play it on an occupied battlefield. Okay, they get a Snapvine, but they only can clear one token. That's a good sign for us. And we also managed to get a clean trade with the dragon, so we have all our units left. We also call the weak so we can clear completely, and we conquer again the right battlefield. Volibear also develops a unit here, and they play the signature spell of Volibear, which deals its might from one unit on your base to all the enemy units on a battlefield, so they end up clearing one. But this is this is actually a very costly trade, so it's a win for the Viktor deck. We will also get 1 point from holding the left battlefield, and we can easily trade the right one. We also have the stratagem in hand, so this is a pretty good finisher to win the game. So this concludes round 1 of best of 3 game, and we end up moving to the next one. We again have stratagem in our hand, so we'll keep it. This time our battlefields are the one that channels 1 extra rune during our first turn, and the other one is giving us 1 more extra point to score in order to win the game. And this here is why Viktor is very good, because turn 1, turn 2. Turn 1, if you have the battlefield open that says channel 1 extra rune, or if you play second, you just can get at least 2 units in order to conquer both next turn and score some points early on, and then try to maintain them. The question here is if we play stratagem to clear the board on the right battlefield, and we actually do. Whatever 2 units we decide, we're only going